See if this sounds any better. Okay, that seems to have fixed the issue for now. I did test the audio originally, so I don't understand why it suddenly gave me grief. Hopefully I didn't lose all the viewers. Hopefully they come back. But sometimes that's just the way it goes. Alright. I don't know, maybe I should... See, the problem with listening... Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So you're obviously an Atari fan, right? Yars Revenge fan? Have you played any homebrews or hacks of Atari games? Sorry, adjusting my iPad there. Yeah, my setup is quite something else. I don't understand why the audio does that. Alright, come on. Yeah, that was not my high score. I don't understand why my audio does that. And it can just do it suddenly. And maybe it's when I'm changing games that sometimes it happens, because I think this has something to do with Streamlabs, because I didn't just restart the stream, I restarted Streamlabs. And that seems to fix the issue. So I have to do some more research on that. I love how this game has multiple phases to it. When I was a kid, I had an Atari. Unfortunately not this Atari. This is something I had to buy in recent years. Oh, I have Juno first. I haven't played a lot of that one though. Gunfighter. Not familiar with some of these. Yeah, I don't think I'm familiar with the other ones you list. That's cool. Gunfighter, is that is that oh, I'm sorry, I'm not even paying attention to the game right now. Is that the one where they actually have the tune to Don't Forget Me, Oh My Darling or something like that in the game? Which is quite amazing to have that melody in there, if that's the same game. I thought that was quite cool, but it looked like a two-player only game pretty much. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm done with this game. Okay. Ring of Fire? Okay. That's a good one. And do let me know, if the problem is switching games, let me know if my voice crackles again. I don't really like to use the headphones because I would also be getting the game audio, which is delayed from the live audio. I think it would drive me nuts. I don't know if you're here. We're here for yeah. Atari Age is pretty great. I know they sell original carts, which is the coolest thing. What was Draconian? I had gone on the forums. I guess the people who created them do sometimes offer them for free on the forum. Sometimes they don't. I may end up buying carts for some of the ones that I really like. Oh, what was the deal with this one? I played this one a little bit. Oof, come on. Ah. Okay, good. Do you have a favorite Atari game overall? It's hard for me to say because I have like really nostalgic memories of Phoenix. Phoenix was my favorite as a kid. I didn't have Space Invaders actually, but I played Phoenix for hours and hours. Looking back at the game, it's not the most complicated game, you know, and it's not like the most challenging because you basically it's just an endurance thing. But I think now maybe it's Millipede. I think maybe that's my favorite now. And FYI, I'm using an Atari joystick. I know you can also play with a Genesis controller, which I don't have any problem with. I've said in previous streams I have no problem with anybody who uses a Genesis controller because I can understand how that would be. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that was a stupid question, right? Yars Revenge fan. I mean, maybe you created the name and then changed your mind later. So, I like Yars Revenge. That's a fun game. Oh, my cat. Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you, Haruko. She gets in the way sometimes. And I have to... Come on, Haruko, stop. This actually has audio. I don't have it on very loud, but yeah, you can just lay down there, okay? I had to... I have a command, a keyboard command, so that I lock the keyboard. Sometimes my cat will put her paws on the keyboard, so just to make sure she doesn't mess anything up. It's a good thing. It's called keyboard locker. Keyboard locker. For people who have pets, or cats at least, because I don't think dogs get up on the keyboard. I went through such, I don't know, I don't want to make that big of a deal of it. Such a thing to get this Atari modded, because I don't think that's like a big thing right now. I think for a while, it was a pretty decent market to get Ataris modded for RGB. Oh, I'm not accomplishing the objectives. That's why I'm. But I had bought this Atari a few years ago. Oh, you are an Atari fan. Nice. So this is my only Atari console. I also have a retro USB AVS to play Nintendo games and Famicom, and I have a Super Nintendo. I have a PC Engine. I didn't have a PC Engine or TurboGrafx as a kid. That was kind of something that I wanted to play around with as an adult. I have a GameCube with a Game Boy player, and I have a Wii that I have a bunch of games on Virtual Console for. So I like to play a little bit of everything. But I do like to give some love to Atari at least every couple weeks, because even though it might not get me all that many views, I enjoy playing them a lot. But the guy who modded my Atari was super nice. He only had one RGB board left when I sent it to him. And I'll see, I'm not even doing the thing I'm supposed to do. I guess I'm getting points. And it was broken. So I had to wait months to get, my Atari was with him. Now, he was super nice. He actually sent me his Atari Junior. Which he had modded not only for RGB, but component, which was amazing. Because I didn't need to use like FrameMeister or anything. I could just hook it up to my TV. I don't know how he did that. I've never heard of an Atari modded for component. So that was pretty impressive. You have a TurboGrafx 16? Yeah, I have an EverDrive as well for my PC Engine, although I did buy a bunch of PC Engine games. As you probably know, it's a lot easier to collect, although it's not easy, it's a lot easier to collect games on the PC Engine than on the TurboGrafx. So that's impressive that you have a TurboGrafx. It's a great system. You know, I play, let's see. Oh, come on. I just got, what was it called? Gekibo, you know, Gekisha Boy or something like that, which I got because it reminded me a lot of Wild Guns, the way you play it, and it's a lot of fun. It's quite hard, but that's a lot of fun. I like, obviously the system is known for its shooters, and I like some shooters. I like the shooter I like that probably not many people like or know about is Download, and that's mainly because of the music and the sound effects and the anime style and everything. Yeah, I would love to get a CD add-on. So the unfortunate thing about that is, you know, I kind of feel like I got an RGB modded system, and evidently it's not like with this Genesis and the Sega CD. The video output of the PC Engine CD goes out from the CD unit, so getting an RGB modded PC Engine does nothing if you get a CD add-on, because you would have to get an RGB modded CD unit, and so that I haven't got one largely for that reason, because now that I have a PC Engine, I'm not seeing anybody with standalone RGB modded CD units. So I do have a couple CD games on Wii Virtual Console. It's so unfortunate that they don't offer those anymore. I don't know if they're also on Wii U, but like obviously Rondo of Blood, a couple other games, a couple other shooters that had like the rockin' music. Gosh, I can't remember the names. And East Book 1 and 2 or something, which I've played a little bit of, but it's a little bit. The game, I don't know. I can understand why it was a big deal at the time, and I like RPGs, but that game doesn't do for me what I know it does for a lot of fans. So I almost regret not getting an RGB modded PC Engine Duo instead of getting a standalone PC Engine. But, you know, what can you do? I also read that people have issues with their EverDrives when they have attachments. Like I got the oh gosh, I got the what's it called, the Tenokoe 2, which allows you to save games on just a couple games, you know, on the PC Engine, but it doesn't seem to be compatible with the EverDrive. So EverDrive seems to not like it when you have stuff attached. Let me try another game here. What would you like to get on the CD? Is there a game that you're most looking forward to? Let me play. So here's a hack of Galaxian. I have the cart for Galaxian. It is a very bland looking game. This, on the other hand, is quite beautiful for an Atari shooter game. And it looks a lot closer to the arcade. And I really like Galaxian, as it turns out. I didn't have this as a kid, but haven't played this for a while, but I learned, you know, with every game, as you know, there's always a way to get more points. And the way to get more points here is not to just fire randomly at the convoys. You have to fire at them as they're swooping down, which makes it kind of a more deliberate game. Oh. Oh. It makes it a slower game, but you get more points this way. Ooh. And then... Ooh, crap. The way you get the most points when these things come down, if I can do it, is you get... Oh, crap. Yay! Is to get the two guarding it before you get... I don't remember the names of all these things. I think they maybe had the names in the beginning of the game. Again, they made it look kind of like the arcade game. Oh, crap. Oh, Homebrew for the Turbo graphics? Oh, that's right. So they don't really make... I think maybe... I saw like a couple ROMs that you can get, but mainly they're like CD games that are homebrews for the Turbo graphics, right? Yeah, that's also a pretty active homebrew community. I mean, relatively. I don't think it's as large as Atari. Oh, come on. I guess supposedly, although I don't have one and haven't looked into this, isn't Jaguar supposed to have a homebrew community too? That was a system that I wanted as a kid, until I actually played it. A friend's little brother had one, and I played it and I was like, I think I'm over this. But you know, the Atari name, because I had played 2600 as a kid, and just a 64-bit thing. Just, I mean, you remember the Bit Wars? That was like 64 bits. That's amazing. But when I played it, I was like, this is not as fun as I thought it would be. But I don't know, maybe they've made some really good stuff homebrew-wise. Yeah, I didn't do that the right way, but... Ooh, just barely. Oh, Space Rocks. Yeah. I played a lot of Asteroids as a kid. I really liked that game. I haven't gotten as into it lately. But that's a great one. It looks great. I mean, again, I guess it's because they don't have to worry so much about the file size anymore. Oh. That, you know, you can make games with much nicer graphics. I don't think it's easy. Like, I was looking at the thread. The guy who made this game, actually this was a collaborative effort. I think there were like 2 or 3 people who inputted to create this. So there was like an original version, and then someone else took that guy's work and improved on it. I think the main problem was getting multiple colors on each sprite. I don't know, were these sprites? I guess these were sprites, or... I don't really know the graphic technology so much. Yeah, mostly for the CD. I imagine it would be difficult or expensive to make homebrews for the cartridges. Yeah, I guess that's what I was thinking is the CDs when I said that, but... One person I remember. I think there was just. Oh, I think it was just the comments on a live stream. You know how Doom for that system is a really good port, but it has no music, and you know, somebody was like, it'd be great if somebody could hack that to. It wouldn't be a simple hack, but if somebody could add the music in somehow to that game, that would be an improvement. Oof. An Atari ST release community? Gauntlet 2? Wow. That's cool. I remember, I did not know like the Atari ST. I remember being tempted by the 7800, but of course the NES, I think was that out by then or something, and the NES looked so much better. But because I'd had an Atari, I remember going, "Oh, there's a new Atari." But I had a buddy with an NES, and I was already kind of hooked on. I don't remember the timeline, but I got hooked on Mario Brothers, and I remember looking at Life Force and just all of that good stuff, and I didn't look back. I had to sell my Atari to get my NES, so it was many years until I played Atari again. So, and then I had to sell my NES to get my Super Nintendo. So now I have them all. It's good to work. It's good to have a job. I should have waited till they both came down. I don't know if I get credit. I'm not good at like checking the points that I'm getting while I'm playing it. Oof. When I was testing out like my capture card, I recorded a few games, put them on YouTube. I don't remember what my high score was on this game, but streaming is fun, but it means you're never playing as well as your highest score. All right, let's try something else here. In my previous streams, I have played on the original carts because I think that's the proper thing to do. But you know how easy it is to get. You play at PS4. I don't have a PS4. I have a friend who has bugged me to get a PS4. I have a PS3. And I think the main game. There were two main games, RPGs, that I played on that game. I have other games, but one was Ni no Kuni, which I didn't finish, actually. I'm bad about not finishing RPGs. And Persona 5, which I did finish. What do I want to play here? Oops. I'm not in the right place here. Because I do like my RPGs. So there's Space Rocks. Star Castle does not. There's something about it's like an oddball resolution or something. It doesn't play very well. I don't know if that's a FrameMeister versus CRT thing. Oh, Dragon's Crown. That's one I've wanted to get. I think it's maybe still on my wish list. Okay, I think... I only played this once. How did I get up there? I don't remember how I got up there before. Oh. I do not remember how I played this once before, but for some reason I'm not able to jump up there? Oh, I don't know about this game. Okay. I'm supposed to be able to jump up there. Oh, you can double jump. Sheesh. Oh, try to double jump there. Okay, whatever. This is a really cool game, by the way. Supposed to put out these fires. Oops, that was a waste. You shouldn't just... Alright, well thanks a lot for coming by. I do play Atari games on and off, so hope to catch you again. Give me a follow if you want. Oh, dang. Oh, crap. That's not going well. Not going well. Well, I passed. Don't want to waste those. I guess you can only double jump when you've got that thing, right? Hey, look at that. Do that back. Oh, thank you. Thank you for following. I don't know, you might already be gone now. Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on here. Oh! I did not know I could do that. Cool beans. Where's the... Oh, okay. How interesting. Oh. Okay. Very interesting. I don't think this is gonna work. I think I did that badly. No. Yep. I failed to stay frosty. Oh, crap. See... That's so annoying. All right. Let's see. Okay. Got 2 more to go. No, this is... I don't have another thing to... Oh, I did it! Lucky me. Whew. Okay. Oh, and this is... Those are hot. Ah, crap. Oh. Okay. Well, it isn't... Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough. This is not gonna work. Oh well. See if I can get past this one, and then I'll move on to another game. Gosh, at least there's no timer. Holy crap. Okay. I don't know if that's really the thing to do. All right. I don't know about that. Just ahead. Need to get to that. I did it! Okay. Do I want to risk getting that? I don't know about that. No. Oh! Went right off the screen. Alright, so that's the end of those lives. Alright, let's start. Start over here. Let's just check audio again. Don't know if this still sounds okay. Yeah, still sounds fine. Oops, didn't mean to do adventure. Hold on. My mistake. Super Cobra Arcade. What was that? I don't remember. Invade the base and carry away the booty. Oh, that's right. I like how you have... Oh, this is another one I think where shooting the fuel gets you more fuel. I think. Oh, crap. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very fast-paced. Wow. Oh. I like how they give a sort of pseudo-scanline look to the game by adding those rows of black lines. I guess I'm hitting stuff down there. Oh, neat. That's the only thing I have to say about playing on a stream. They can't use scan lines, because if I use scan lines, it's going to look really ugly for everybody else. But I like scan lines. I think I messed around with the settings on my FrameMeister for a long time to get the settings that I like for scan lines. I mean, they're never going to look exactly like CRT scan lines, obviously. They're not going to look as good, but I think it kind of adds to the nostalgia, to the authenticity of the game, and so to not be able to do that on stream is kind of missing out, but still able to play the game and chat with people. I do really wonder what causes... See, if I could figure out the cause of when the audio goes bad like that, the mic audio. Like, I figured out when the video and audio goes out of sync. It has something to do with, again, OBS. I want to say OBS because I think Streamlabs just is using the same stuff, but I don't know. I think I tried to look it up, Google it, the issue, and didn't see anything. So far, the only thing I know to do is to restart Streamlabs, which means restarting the stream, which sucks. Because if I actually had viewers, you know, hopefully they stick around for that. But they might not. Come on, I gotta hit that. Thank you. This is pretty cool. Oh. It's a fun game. Another game that probably could not have been done on the original Atari cartridges. It's just too many aspects to it. So super cool. Because that's what you want to see. You want to see people really take advantage of the practically unlimited size that we have to deal with right now to make truly large games. Relatively speaking, they're not going to be making PC games here, but oh. Wow. So does that mean there's 10 levels and then I get to base? Is that what that means? And then it probably loops after that, I would guess. The game is very repetitive. I mean, I know all Atari games are very repetitive, but I don't know if I could get into this too much. It's neat, but just going up and down is not doing much for me. It's cool though. I can see other people being really into it. Okay, so now being the level 4, that's really cool. I mean, to create a game for an old console, it really takes some passion, that's for sure. Not to know if anybody's gonna play it, all of the hours that you spent putting into it, and I mean, you basically are building it for yourself. I would imagine. Oh. Okay. Oh, dang it. I wonder if I got a notification. See, one thing I tried to do in Streamlabs with the update was it was doing notifications when people follow you while you're streaming. Let's see, did it give me a notification? I don't see that it gave me a notification of that. Like it's supposed to do it in chat. I just like, I want to be able to thank people if they follow me, you know, especially now. I'm, you know, kind of struggling to get follows, so I want to make sure that it goes rewarded at least in some fashion. Maybe not everybody likes to be called out in chat for basically bookmarking your page, but I mean, you're doing me a service, so I'm not sure why it didn't do that. So that option might not be fully working or something, because I think I enabled it. I don't know. This stuff, I mean, I don't know why they don't give you that option in Twitch natively, why they make you get a mod to do that. But this is really neat that they change up. I like this. It's like you're in a cave or something. I mean, if you're gonna have repetitive gameplay like that, I mean, you gotta change up the graphics, right? I did also have, I mean, it might have given me a notification in the window itself of the follow. I think it has done that before in the past, but I'm not always looking over at chat. And I don't have the sound on, so I'm still kind of learning how to manage all this stuff. I have a bunch of streams out there right now, but I'm still kind of trying to get a system down to manage things. I can't imagine, you know, the larger channels with their numbers of people, how they manage everything, so. And they probably have to get moderators. They do get moderators. I've seen moderators. So. 5,000, okay. I think we're probably close to permanent death here, but so I guess the name of the game here is just to get through it, not so much points. I mean, you get points, but I wonder when you get to the base, like, does it count the number of loops you've been through? Because I assume it just loops. So if it loops, does it tell you what loop you're on, so that when you're sharing your high score, because that's a lot of what Atari games are about, right? You're sharing your high scores. You need to be able to say not just your score, but what loop you were on, right? Oh. Die, bastard! Oh. Okay. Is there one left? I didn't really read it. I think one left. One continue left, maybe? There we go. You know, I know I wasn't really paying close enough attention, but the aiming, you just have to work at the aiming some more. Because they seem to have like a static number of things, so they build up because they keep moving back to get you. This is kind of making my hand cramp up. That is one downside to this game. Make your hand cramp up a little bit if you're playing with the Atari joystick. If you're playing with the Genesis, probably not. Oh, really? Oh, come on. Game over. Alright, let's check out something else. Let's see. I did those. I don't want to do Star Castle because I think it's going to look like garbage. So, well, there's Juno first. I don't know. I'll play it. I didn't really get this game, to be honest. So this is a case where it says save key not found. If you had the Atari Vox, it would save your high scores. So, fire to play. I just want to make sure in the stream that this is displaying, because it's got the sort of flickeriness. Yep, okay. Looks good. Get ready. So this is, yeah, so you can move, oops. You can move forward and back. And I mean, the graphics are really nice. I love this whole perspective that they have going on here. I'm not sure whether there's an objective besides just destroying everything. Oh, okay. You can. Oh, you can't really. Oh, you. Oh, they're doing that stupid UN Squadron thing where you can hold down the button for like a second or two. Yeah, you don't have to like spam it, but try not to cough in the mic here. You don't have to spam it, but you can't just hold it down. So it'll do a little auto spray when you hold it, but it'll stop after like a second. So yeah, this is just, you just kill everything. That's cool. I didn't know whether when you're going up and down, whether you're trying to approach... whether you're trying to approach an objective or not. Last. I got last place. Oh, that's alright. That's acceptable. I understand. I'm not good at it yet, so I don't expect a good score. What is that? Did I miss it? I mean, I don't... There we go. Wave 2. Oh, you're back? You can collect, like... Oh, you can collect him. Okay, I thought he was an enemy. You can collect the spaceman as well when you shoot the rock ships. So that was a spaceman? Okay. That makes sense. That's cool. A little added dimension. Oh! I haven't read, like, an instruction book or anything on it. Which I guess you don't usually do with Atari games. Although you can. Like in Millipede, that's how the only reason I knew what things were called, because they're all like red blocks. Like mushrooms. I guess in the Millipede arcade game you can more tell what stuff is supposed to be, but... Oh, like this guy. Oof! No! Ah... Oh, okay. I'm gonna not be last. I'm gonna play this until I'm not last. Oh, right back into that guy. I think this one is supposed to have enhanced sound with the Atari box, isn't it? I was really considering getting that, but apparently you need to plug it into another speaker. So I wasn't sure how that would work with, like, if I was going to record or stream. I didn't think I could join those together. I'd have to think about that, how I would join those together so that the audio for both would be something that people could hear. But I thought that was cool. Enhanced. Because it also supports high scores. Another thing, another reason why I was considering it. Oh. Not watching carefully here. That's a space rock. And that stuff is something, I don't know. I don't know how you can... Okay. Oh! Well, oh, last in, oh, I thought that was like last place. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because the ranking is all 0 currently. So it doesn't even store your score for the period of the gameplay. Huh. Without that accessory, I guess. Yeah, this is fun. You know, I have to say, the first time I played it, I wasn't wild about it, but you just gotta stick with it for a few minutes. Because I just wasn't sure what I was supposed to be doing, but don't overthink it. Shoot stuff. Shoot stuff. And I guess save those spacemen, or capture them, I guess, right? I guess you'd be capturing them, because unless they're prisoners, I don't know. Oh no! Can't move too fast here. There's some other Atari games I did not know of as a kid that I played recently. I played some on stream, like Dolphin, which I think I would have really liked as a kid. Because I have not seen any kind of gameplay like it, because you have to move based on the pitches of the sounds that I guess the sounds are, I don't know, are they supposed to be the dolphin? Like the echo from the dolphin? I don't know. But that's one that I've been impressed with. As an adult, I didn't know about as a kid. I mentioned Galaxian, and that was one I didn't have as a kid that I really liked. Now, obviously Hero, I haven't played that enough to know the game very well, because that's a memorization game pretty much. But obviously that's a great game. You know, again, I didn't know as a kid. I think as a kid, I basically just had what I got. I mean, so I was gifted the Atari from a family friend, and I don't really remember where I got all the games from. I think, you know, he got me some initial games, and I think I got other games from, like a box of games from another family. Like the son had moved out, he wasn't going to play his anymore, so I got a box of games from them. And I remember going to a KB and getting a game, but I don't remember what the game was. So, again, like, my recollection is hazy on how or whether I bought any games. So I just kind of had what I had. I had Phoenix, I had, oh, fuel low. Was I supposed to be collecting something to get more fuel? I guess if it takes too long. I had Missile Command, I had Asteroids, I had Pitfall, I had, like, soccer. I really liked Real Sports Soccer. I still think that's one of the better Real Sports games. I had, oh, Air and Sea Battle or something. I remember that being more fun than it is today. I tried that. It's, unless you have a second player. I remember playing it single player though. I didn't even care. I don't know why. Obviously I had combat. Everybody had combat, I think. I had Mario Brothers. Couldn't forget about Mario Brothers. That was a favorite. Yeah, I think of my favorites. There was Phoenix, Millipede, Mario Brothers, Missile Command. Oh. Get it. Oh, almost. That was narrow. Narrow escape right there. A little better here. It does make me want to get that Atari box though to see what this is like with the enhanced audio. If I'm remembering correctly, because I think that's a cool thing. And then if I can figure out how to hook it up to the stream, I'd like to play it again and do that. This is a good game for like zoning out, you know. Okay, wave 6. I haven't paid attention to what my record is. Things are like heat-seeking. Yeah, I like this game. I like this a lot. I had to kind of play it some more, get used to it. And you know, that I will say that's the nice thing about streaming, is I'm very ADD when I'm playing games, right? I basically just play a game for a few minutes, and as soon as I start to get the itch, I move on to something else. But streaming, I kind of feel more committed to playing a game, so I get more out of it. I really start to learn it that way. So I think that's the way I'll start actually beating some of my games, is by streaming them, because I normally don't really have the patience for it. Okay. Wave 8. Oh. Game over. Alright, let's see if there's anything else. I do need to head out for a bit, but let me see if there's maybe one more game Well, there's Pac-Man 8K. That's a hack of Pac-Man to make it more like the arcade. I guess that's like the only thing. Well, there's Space Invaders. I really super suck at Space Invaders. I could play that though. Sucking is not really an excuse. Can always play it anyway. Oh, do I have to hit the? So for some games, you got to hit the reset button. Even on these stupid. I don't know why anyone making a hack or homebrew would do that, because that is like the most annoying thing. When I get to hyperspace, did you notice that the ships don't fire at you? If you get real aggressive at that point, press forward. Oh! Okay, well, when I get back to that, thanks for the tip. I did not notice that. See, it takes a long time for me to figure stuff out. That's why it is good for the tips, because I didn't notice that. That makes sense, though, but I can fire during hyperspace? So I have, like, a special ship? I did say I sucked at this game. Ships don't fire at me. Yeah, I can't... Oh, really? I have to restart every time? See, some games make you hit the restart button for the first time, but they don't make you do it every time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to return to that game. Because I did not pick up on that. See, the thing about this game I've never really been able to get into is the whole one missile or one bullet at a time kind of thing, because it means you have to be real precise, and it goes against your training in all other games. In all other games, it's... Hey, cool, that was an accident. In all other games, it's about rapid fire. In this game... Ooh. Check that in a sec. Yeah, this is, the graphics are, like, so much better. Hey, I did it. Than the, original game. It's real cool. Oh! See, Oh, gotta restart again. I think I like the title screen the best, how Space Invaders is in this large font. Oh, by the way, if you're like an arcade fan and with Halloween coming and stuff, last year, did you see, there was a YouTube documentary about Polybius? A guy investigating the roots of Polybius. I still watch that occasionally because that's a fun video. I did not know anything about that myth when it started coming out. So it's kind of a spooky, very Halloween appropriate thing for retro gamers. Come on. But it was a very cool documentary. I mean, the guy, or I don't know, call it a documentary, it kind of was, but it was like, he's doing his own investigation and stuff into it. It was very thorough. I was disappointed when I looked at his channel. He didn't have, the channel is Ahoy. He does very professional, like, research and stuff, but I was disappointed that he didn't have more stuff like it. It's all, it's video game related, a lot of it, but, but that's my favorite video that he did, so it's pretty cool. Should I even try to get that? Dang it. Like, your ship's so big. Such a big target. I get it? Alright. Not that that's what I should have done since... Nope. See? Oh. See, I don't have... The thing is, I don't really have a good strategy for this. You suck at Circus Atari? I have Circus Atari. That's the one with the, what's it call it? You know, the... Yeah, I've only played a little bit because, you know why? Because having to pull out the paddles for a game, it's just I get lazy. I just got Kaboom recently, which I know is a really good game for the paddles. Come on. Hey, that was good. But I haven't played that very much. Oh, you know another game I really, really like that I didn't have as a kid was Tapper. Tapper is an amazing game. It's like micromanagement. Although, I will say, it's not compatible with my RGB mod for some reason, so I have to play it, if I'm playing it on the cart and not on my Harmony cart. Well, even though on my Harmony cart, I found a hack of it that is compatible with the RGB, and what I mean is the graphics are all kind of glitchy if you try to play it normally over the RGB out. You can play it over S-Video and it works just fine. So that's what I did for a stream. And I'm okay at that. I mean, I don't know. I think basically to know whether I'm okay or not, I just look to see if people posted their high scores on Atari Age, and if I'm like not at the bottom, then I know I'm okay at the game. Not that it matters. You know, it's all about having fun. You know, like, if I'm having fun at this and I suck, hey, you know, I'm having fun. It doesn't matter that I suck. I'm not having a lot of fun with this, I will say. Because Space Invaders has never been a super favorite of mine, but... Yeah, I need to work on, like, a strategy at this game. Like, I don't know whether I should do this or try to focus on these shields. Just like, I mean, I think it's just I haven't put enough time in the game. That's the reason I suck at it. I think it's an easy excuse to say I suck and move on, but I think I just need to work at it, and I would probably enjoy it more too. I mean, it's a classic for a reason, right? Oh. Come on, no. Yes! I did it. Ah. See if my ship wasn't so freaking huge. They get such an unfair advantage. Oh. Yeah, it's really poor, like, whoever made the ship, they should be fired. I mean, that's like it seems like a very simple change that they could make, just make the ship smaller. I understand it's about game balance, but, you know, in the world of lore, whoever designed this ship needs to get fired. They don't belong in the industry. Ah. Need to get more of these at the bottom. Dang it. Nope. Oh, I'm surprised I did that. Oh, and then they take away my shield. Ha! I am improving. Okay. I have this thing where I congratulate myself and immediately I die. At every game. I'm trying to get in the habit of waiting, at least, before I congratulate myself on doing a good job at something. Oh. Famous last word, yes. Exactly. Ah. Okay. There we go. I mean, when I first picked this up, I couldn't get past the first round, so it is. I am trying to learn what it is I'm supposed to do in the game, because you have to adapt to the fact that you can only fire one bullet at a time. I don't remember if I played it at all as a kid. I think I probably had it. You know, everybody had Space Invaders. It's too many. The English, too many. I don't know. Nope. I knew that was gonna happen. Ah! Alright, let's see. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, there was Pac-Man. So this is a hack of Pac-Man. that looks a lot more like the arcade version. It's super cool. I'm sure you're familiar with the original Pac-Man. I had the original Pac-Man though. I had that as a kid, and I didn't think there was anything wrong with it because I never played the arcade game. Even the music. I mean, listen to this. Listen to how amazing that is. Another game that I won't pretend to be all that good at, but... Oh! But yeah, I mean, look how much better this looks than the original Pac-Man game. It's like, why didn't they make it look like this? Weren't they on a rush deadline? I think that's what I heard. It was very rushed. Or you would hope they would have a reason for it like that. I mean, all of the sound effects are just so on point. Oh, I tried to turn. Get the cherry. Oh, right. I think that they did change that from the original port. And the original port, I don't think they come back out until you're done whatever having superpowers. In this version, they can go back and come back out while you're still powered up, which is different. Oh, that was a mistake. I knew that was a mistake. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. Oh. They did such a good job on these sound effects, though. At least get one more. No. No! Holy crap. Okay. It only took all my lives to get past the first level. That's what I mean. Not one of my... Because I don't put a lot of time into this one either. I don't want to keep saying not good at this game, not good at that game, because it's really all about practice, and you're good at the games that you put more time into, so I have not put a lot of time into this, so... Oh, I missed the cherry, or strawberry, I mean. Oh, that was pretty good. At least get those two guys. Look at that, you get a little intermission. Maybe after this I'll go back to Berserk. That was the game that broke everything in the beginning of the stream, so let's see if I can get that going. That was oh, really? Come on. Timing of that was crappy. They just modded that to add voices. Pretty cool though. Come on. Just have to get to that last... No! They're so fast. Alright, let me go back to... Berserk. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do this little refresh here. So, okay, there we go. It's working now. Looks like it's working. Let's test the audio again. Yep. Still sound good too. So, again, I don't know what the reason was for... that in the beginning. Okay. Play a little Yar's Revenge. No, not Yar's Revenge. Thinking Yar's Revenge. I don't know of a hack of Yar's Revenge. There might be one. Hey, I mean, you're a free man. You can you can step away if you need to. I'm not holding you here, but I appreciate you chatting and watching. So this, if I pick the right one, yep. So they added the intruder alert. All humans must die, I think, also at some point from the arcade game. I never played the arcade version. Oh, just not paying attention. Canceled it out. Ugh! What a bastard. Okay. There we go. I love it when these guys just walk into the walls and kill themselves. I guess the audio doesn't always come on, because I'm pretty sure that they always said something. I don't know. So far, I think they've only said it once, right? Oh. Okay, said something there. I don't have the audio on my speakers up loud enough, I guess. I can hear the sound effects, but the voice is quiet. Oh! Fried. I think this is random, where you get put, which is cool, but also can be bad, because they can put you in some really bad spots to start. Getting diagonal shots off is a little tricky. There we go. On the joystick. Oh, no! Didn't move fast enough. Oh! No, stop it. Okay. Oh, he killed himself anyway. Sometimes you can just wait and they'll kill themselves, but I didn't look. You probably don't get points for it if they kill themselves. Yar's Return? Is that a hack or is that an actual sequel? Oh. Yeah, it's not dead enough for them, huh? Trying to do a diagonal. Ah, okay. Not an official game? Yeah. I mean, I could just not know of a sequel, but I don't think I had heard of one, so yeah. But for that to be on a flashback, isn't flashback all official? Isn't that created by Atari? I didn't think that they included homebrew stuff, do they? I guess they do then. I mean, I know it's not the same Atari, so I don't know what they do. What are your thoughts about Atari's new console, by the way? If you followed that. Oh, they're made by At Games. Yeah. The infamous, notorious At Games. Okay. I don't have one. I mean, I'm not gonna bash them. I mean, I'm sure it's a very affordable way to play a lot of games legally. So, and in a way that you can just yeah, that's what they said, is that they're going to have original Atari games, and that they're going to support modern games, which besides Tempest, the new Tempest game, I don't remember if they've announced that they intend to carry any other specific titles. I'm kind of having trouble justifying it. Like, oh, I walked right into that. because if they're not going to have any exclusive games, then I'm not sure what the point is. But I know. And you're assuming that they're going to make all of the original games available, so so yeah, if you just want to play original Atari games, I agree. I think it's better just to get original hardware. We don't know how, like, what games are going to be available and how well they'll run. How good the emulation will be. I mean, thankfully, isn't the Stella emulation, like, pretty good? It's pretty solid. So if they license the use of the Stella emulator, I guess they could load anything they have the rights to, but I mean, that's just Atari games, and I don't know who else, like Activision. Would Activision let them use their games? I don't know. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying about Activision, because I don't know what Activision would charge. Activision made some of the best games, so... I mentioned Tapper. No way they're getting Tapper. So, stick figures. Hey, Plant Space, how's it going? Welcome to my stream. Yeah, Atari is the world of stick figures. This is the revolution of graphics. I like Berserk. Berserk is another game that you can just sort of sit and play without thinking too hard. Yeah, they're cute. I like the robots. I think the robots are cute. I don't really understand when they're... I guess that's supposed to be their arms when they walk sideways. I love how, like, they're Cylons. They're basically Cylons. You know? Oh, just walk right into the wall. Oh, see? I said it's kind of random and how you can get screwed by that, so... But I love the, their eyes. It's like the spinning eyes. Oh. So. Yeah, that doesn't happen very often, but that's the problem with randomness, is sometimes it's cheap. But that's also random, is that they can kill themselves. But I wasn't watching my score. Did you see my score? Did it go up when they kill themselves? Because I don't know if I get credit for that. I shouldn't. I don't think I should get credit for that. Yeah. Have you ever tried to have the robot laser pass through the space between your head and body? I've never tried that. Is that a thing that's supposed to work? Let's see. Like, if I... So I'd have to be on the side. Shoot at me. Now he's not going to shoot at me because he knows I want to test it. Oh, come on. Shoot at me. Oh, I just did it. Check it out. Well, thanks for the tip on that. That's, That's awesome. Oh. Oh, come on. I didn't... Ooh. Trying to work on that diagonal shot. I did not know about that. I wouldn't have even thought about that because I think in terms of like the hitbox, right? And I would think the hitbox covers his entire person. Look. Alright, I failed to watch though. See, it didn't look like the score went up. Yeah, I'm not human, obviously. I'm just some kind of... Maybe I'm a genetically engineered weapon. Because maybe I'm the only person who can save. I do get points? Okay, I couldn't tell then because, you know, it changed. Maybe does that mean I got 60 points? And then it adds up? Okay. That doesn't seem fair, you know? Like, it seems like it should give you an incentive to kill them and not just to wait for them to kill themselves, but... But whatever. I'm not gonna complain too hard. Oh. Oh. Every time he dies, it makes you crazy. Doesn't that seem like something they would have caught in testing, though? The sound? Oh yeah, they're pink. Like, well, you know, when they were playing this game, like, does this happen is there an arcade version of this game? It seems like there would be. But when they're testing this, less if it's suicide. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I mean, is... Like, I mean, they shouldn't reward you too much if... Ugh. Oh. Oh, come on. I'm gonna go back to Crazy Balloon. I kind of feel like playing that again. I don't know if either of you were here when I was playing that. I really like that game. It's a great Oh, Evil Otto. How do I make him come out though? Well, I'll go back. If you tell me how do I get him to come out? Pac-Man? You want me to play Pac-Man? Well, I just played Pac-Man. You weren't here for that? Waiting in the room too long? Oh, okay, I'll do that. Sure. Let me go back and make him come out. Because it might have a sound effect for it. See, I never knew how you made him appear. I know about him, but I just thought he came out naturally. So, okay. So I will just... Oh, I don't have to restart for this. I'll clear the room and then just sit there. I'll practice doing the... There we go. Practice doing diagonals here. Alright, so I won't go into the next room. So is there a way to kill Evil Otto, or does he just kill you? Do I just have to run? Isn't that an awesome running animation? Oh, they don't shoot on the first level? I didn't, never paid attention. I just shot them first. Auto, auto, auto. I just have to run. Come on, auto. This is becoming quite a Halloween thing. You get chased by, you know. Does he really come? Does it work on first level? Maybe I have to go to the second level. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I'll keep going for a bit. I don't think he's coming on that. I don't think they would have set the timer for that long. I'll go a couple more levels and try again. Because, yeah, doesn't he say stuff in the arcade version? So this is hacked to use speech, so they probably have him say something. Ah! This is called Berserk Plant Space. Alright, maybe I'll try it on this one. Alright, let's just sit here for a minute. Does he come from any particular angle, or... I don't want him to hit me immediately. Change the game type to what? Is there a difficulty switch it's supposed to be on? Game 3. How do I... Is that with the... Okay, hold on. Okay. Alright, I'm on game 3. Good to know. Well, this should be more exciting. I'm going to play this for a bit then, because I've never played it on game 3. I didn't realize there was a difference. Oh, there he is! You don't have to wait in the room at all. No! Oh, that is awesome. That is like a whole new level to this game. I love it. Oh, that's stupid. Because you gotta be fast. Oh, It's making me get sloppy too. No, you can't kill Otto. You just have to run from him, so... Yeah, this is tons more fun. No! No! Just with a smiley face. Pac-Man's early work. That's right. Ah! He's like he's bouncing, I think. Is that what's going on? His movement is like he's bouncing. Well, that kind of also makes sense of why they commit suicide, because it actually gives you a little bit more of a fighting chance if there's a lot of them. Ah, crap. It's made of Jello. Oh! Once all robots are cleared out. Oh! Yeah. Oh, was I... Okay. Did Otto kill him? Or... I've never actually tried to leave a room without... Obviously, I need Yar's Revenge fan in the room when I'm playing Atari games, because I didn't know this existed, so... Oh, come on. Ah. I'm gonna play one more time, and then I want to go back to I don't know. What do you guys think? You want to watch the balloon game, or I could play Pac-Man again. I mean, I was not good at Pac-Man, but if you want to see Pac-Man, that's fine. Oh. Do the balloons. Yeah, it's a cool game. I like it. Oh! I almost got it. I was gonna say, don't come from down there. Oh. Damn. Oh, good. Oh. Really? No! Yeah, you gotta, like, watch the angle that you're coming from. Alright, but thank you for telling me about that. From now on, that's what I'll have to do when I play that. So this is Crazy Balloon. This is a homebrew, and it's basically just navigating the balloon through a maze is what's happening. I don't know how exciting this is to watch. I enjoy it, which is why I was kind of recommending it, but I like the mechanic a lot, how it swings back and forth, because you have to kind of watch the angle. Oh. Looks frustrating? I don't know. I could... Oops. Need to pay more attention, but... I mean... I like it. I can see how it could be frustrating to some. The control is actually really good. You can't have any lag in your setup, though. I mean, I will say, like... I mean, I'm on the FrameMeister, so technically I have a slight amount of lag. And I'm on my computer monitor, which has some lag, but not as much as, like, a TV. But the controls are very, very good. I mean, really, it's nothing to it. You're just moving it around. But I got to go through this a couple times to practice it. Because I've gotten a few levels in before. Obviously the faster you can do it, the more points you get. Because you're on a timer. But so I really like how it's a risk versus reward, because basically, you know, oh dang it, almost made it. You have a choice of paths, and there's paths that are much faster, but oh dang it. But they're more dangerous, so you can get a bit more points the better you get at the game. That's how that works. Okay. I can do it. There we go. We got this one. Oh, I knew I was going to mess that up. It's all about learning. To me, it's a good kind of frustrating. You know, everybody's different about what is frustrating versus fun frustrating. This to me is fun frustrating. Because it's all about getting a handle on the space. Oh, crap. I think... I I'm not getting as far as I have gotten to, so maybe I need to take a little slower. So when you watched it getting streamed, was how were they at it? Were they pretty good? Oh, like I said, I've gotten a few levels in. Oh, I should not have tried that. But I won't say that I am too good at it yet. I played it a few times. And later, it's cool. The map actually moves. Oh, dang it! After this one, they don't stay on one game for too long. Okay, I get it. Well, you never get good at stuff that way, but but I did say before I tend to be pretty ADD, so I do get it. But I mean, I don't think there's anything on the Atari like it, you know? I mean, there's homebrews that are shooters. I mean, there's already shooters on the Atari, right? But is there anything like this? I don't think so. That's kind of why I like it, is you get to play something totally original. Oh, I was sure I was going to have that one because I was trying to take my time. I want to at least get to the level after that because I have gotten there before and I've gotten through it even. In fact, I think I got through it when I started the stream. So I should be able to do it again. Okay. Oh, here's my cat. You gotta get down, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Oh, she's not gonna... Oh. This is my cat. This is Haruko. Sabotaging my game. Okay. She's a sweet cat, but she picks the best times to want attention or food. Always hard to tell with cats. Oh, that was slick. In fact, I think I've now had multiple streams where she's been... Oh, man! Where she's been on cam because I've had to take her out of the way. I mean, if this isn't fun to watch, I can move on to something else. Like I said, I don't know about this game, like, for people watching. It may be too frustrating to watch it. I would like to get to that level, though, where they start, like, moving stuff up and down. Because that is... Dang it. But I have to take it slower than this. This is, like... This is too fast. It's too fast for this one. Oh, see? I should not have done that. Shouldn't have moved that fast. I want to at least get to that level again. I mean, you can always recheck the stream if you want to see it. Because I played this in the beginning of the stream. Or the stream before it when my audio was bad. I don't know. Okay. Pretty good. Oh, that's sloppy. Alright. Oh, come on. I don't know why I can't get past that level now. I was able to before. I have been able to take one of those shortcuts, but I'm so used to Alright, well, I'm not gonna push it. And I did say I would need to go out soon, so when I die now, I'm gonna have to call it quits. But I hope to see you two again sometime. This was a lot of fun. I do Atari streams occasionally. Oops, let's try this. I love Super Nintendo. I play a lot of Super Nintendo. And PC Engine, I want to get back to a PC Engine stream, because I haven't played any PC Engine games lately. I'm gonna get past that level. Even have to do it on my own, because it's a fun game. It is kind of frustrating, but I like it. So, but okay. But thanks a lot for joining me today. Hope you join me again for Atari or NES or Super Nintendo or Game Boy Advance or PC Engine. Or I have some Genesis games also and Neo Geo games on, my Wii Virtual Console. So I did a Metal Slug stream once. I might return to that or one to the later games or something, but. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. I gotta go out. Gotta get to the things in the day. But hope you have a great day. Bye.